What is going on, everybody? I'm a little bit nervous because I've kind of built this up into this big stream where I finally have okay internet, and I'm just watching the little connection thing, waiting for it to drop. Even though currently it is green and has looked green for most of the day. You should be in 1080. It's usually in 720, 30 FPS. It should be in 1080, 60 FPS with no lag whatsoever. I hope it looks pretty good from my end. By the way, I saw the comment that said tell him it lags as soon as it starts going, so I know you are all lying in the chat. Stream keeps pausing. I can see it. I can literally see it. I know when it lags normally. I know when it's not lagging. And we are looking pretty damn good. I'm not muted. It's not lagging. Happy day. So it should be 1080 60 FPS instead of 720 30 FPS. That's the max, of course. You can put it down lower. I should say I'm not trying 4K right now. It probably can do 4K. What was I going to say? I'm just watching that connection, waiting for it to drop. Like, right now, my son, who wanted a shout out to Tom, right? He wanted a shout out because he basically, he's had to part with me talking about internet for the last day or two and the last month, really. So shout out to Tom. Like, he's watching YouTube, no problem, next door. I haven't had to kick him off before I wanted to stream. So yeah, I'm pretty damn happy with it. I said I would do. I say this months ago. If we finally got it, I would do a celebration stream. I should just say for everyone that's tuning in, thinking what the hell's going on. One, I know the Champions League is on. I've just caught the end of the first half. I saw the Mbappe goal, a really good goal to be honest. It's just going to be the easiest time to do this. Plus, I wanted this to be the first stream that I did because if I wait any longer, the fixtures are going to get announced, and I'm going to end up doing a stream for that. So I thought I'd just doing it now instead. And secondly, if you're here for loads of FPL talk, I'm sure we might do some FPL talk, but it ain't going to be coherent. It's not going to be massively FPL, as you can tell by the title, right? That's why there's only a few hundred people watching compared to normal. So, yeah, whatever. I've got the beer as promised. Cheers. That is the sweet taste of that was the sweet taste of high internet speeds. Look, let's do it. Let's do it. What else did I say we were going to do? I said we were going to do speed tests. Here we go. This is the first time I've ever seen you move for more than 10 seconds. I know, it's great, isn't it? So basically, I have a 1 gig connection, so it's 1,000 megabytes down and 100 megabytes up. So a few people have already said you should get a higher upload speed. You can't get a higher upload speed in Ireland. The max is 1,000 down and 100 up. So I have the max speed possible without getting like business lines involved and stuff like that. The reason the download is a little bit lower here is because I'm using a power line adapter, right? So I'm using a power line adapter. The modem's downstairs in the kitchen. I didn't get them to hardwire it into the office. And I've got power line adapters. But, I mean, the download I just don't really care about too much because it's for streaming, it doesn't really matter. The max upload is 100, so off of a power line adapter, I'm getting almost 100 anyway. Usually it's about 95. It's a little bit lower right now than it was earlier. So yeah, proper happy with it. Like, it's so good. And like, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me putting stories up today. It's not even, I was kind of fixated on being able to stream without lag, which is obviously a good thing for what I do, but I forgot how quicker it's going to make the video uploads. Like, last week I was uploading videos, it was taking like 1 to 2 hours, which is insane. I tried to upload a 36-minute video earlier as a test, and it said it was going to take 7 minutes, right? It's just crazy. So it's super handy. And then eventually, I'm either going to get an electrician just to wire up the whole house with Ethernet, or at least get a cable up into my office. And then I did a hardwire test earlier, so I went straight from the modem to the computer downstairs, and that was 900 meg down, which is just insane. So hopefully I'll have that soon. But this is all I need now, right? This is what I need. Evertonian, let's get the connection speed on the wall. Yeah, Marco has already been in touch with me about the fibre, so hopefully we can get that on the wall at some point. I think it needs to be there, doesn't it? Powerline cap speed, still insane. Yeah, no, look, I know it does. Plus I'm like up here and the modem's obviously downstairs, so that's not helping. But again, I can get the max upload I can get, even if I have an Ethernet cable plugged straight into the modem, is 100. So to get 90 to 95, whatever. For the sake of 5 meg, I'm not gonna complain too much, right? Why does it say no data? It says no. Oh, it says excellent connection now. Oh, what was the fiasco with the other supplier? Yeah, the story of how this all happened. What beer am I drinking? I'm drinking, I'll show you, Wicklow Wolf. So for anyone in Ireland, Wicklow Wolf Elevation Pale Ale. Obviously B18 to drink, right? We're not promoting alcohol around here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much to go into the story of how this happened, but basically the shortened-ish version is in like October 2019. This is how long I've been like trying to get. This is why like every time I used to see a comment in the chat that said, "Just get better internet." Like, no, I had thought of that. Just get better internet. October 2019, they did some work in the estate, and they said fibre was coming, and nothing ever happened with it. And then randomly in July last year, July 2020, one of my mates who lives nearish, he lives pretty close. He had an engineer out it's like a contractor for the wholesaler. So for people in the UK, it'd be like BT OpenReach. It'd be whoever does maybe they do it, but if they ever contract stuff out, it'd be to someone like that. And he mentioned our estate, and this guy said there's distribution points in there for fibre to the home already. And I was like, what the hell? You're telling me they've already done some work for fibre to the home and we can't get it? I was like, what the hell? So I started chasing every single person I could. Like, the amount of emails I've sent is insane. And they said no. They said, no, that's nothing to do with it. You're not getting it. And I sent another one saying, look, this is crazy. The tech or whatever is here. At least part of it is here. Can you sort it out? And they were like, yeah, okay. So they sort it out. They come in, you see people installing it. And then when they finish, I realised it was only for like 22 of the 80 houses in the estate. And I was like, look, that's crazy. You haven't done the rest of our houses. And they were like, nope, not happening. So I just kept chasing different people, any email I could find. And in the end, I just got to someone that said, I'll look into it. They looked into it. And then 3 months later, here we are. But even then, I didn't make it easy. Like, I've signed up to like 3 different providers. So I was trying to get the quickest install. And I just put it into such a mess. I basically got it installed yesterday thinking it was supposed to be installed today, and they came yesterday. I thought, well, that's great. It's a day early. Then I realised that was for an install that I'd already cancelled, so it got installed by a different provider than I was expecting. But then I was kind of locked into them. Luckily, I think they're a good provider anyway, so I just stuck with them. And they were able to bring a modem out today. They said originally we'd have to bring it out tomorrow. I was like, no, can you do it today? And they did. Someone came around and installed it. So, I mean, that is the short version. Imagine what the longer version is. So, yeah, it was an absolute nightmare. But the joys are now we get to see this beauty. And when I hardwire it, this will be like 800 to 900 meg download. Those shirts don't look HD to me. They're as HD as you're going to get, HD as you're going to get. Didn't you look into connecting to a satellite once? Yeah, basically. I looked into everything, to be honest. Absolutely everything. But we're happy. I'm happy anyway. I'm almost like happier that I completely forgot the videos would upload quicker as well. You got new internet, you didn't say exactly. Like watching that. To be honest, seeing me in HD is probably not that nice, to be honest, but it's a little bit better to not lag. But it gets better, though. It gets better. So not only did I get internet, I also got... Will that focus? Anyway, I got a SkyQ mini box. So we have SkyQ downstairs. And now I've got a SkyQ mini box in my office, which means I can watch the games. I tested it earlier. The delay is only like 2 to 3 seconds. It's a shame it's not in real time, but 2 to 3 seconds ain't bad at all. So I'm hoping to do some watch-alongs or something at some point. I might need to get another monitor. I haven't decided yet. Excuse me. And I have to sort out the sound so that I can hear it, but not project it to everyone else. But yeah, so not only have I got new internet, I've also got Sky Q now in the office. So hopefully, watch-along. I didn't want to do watch-alongs where I'm watching it on a stream because you're behind and it's just awful. So yeah, with a 2 to 3 second delay, I'm quite happy about that. And then, I don't know, at some point we'll try some game streaming on a different channel. And there we go. How come the download drops more than the upload through wireless? Because there's obviously a max, right? So if the upload was 1,000 as well, the upload would be the same as what the download is through the plugs, if that makes sense. So if the download's a gig and it's capping at 180, if the upload was a gig, it would also cap at 180, but it's not, you know? Now only lags due to crap internet on my end. Mo internet, mo problems. I'm so happy with it. It's unreal. As you might have known, because I've mentioned it a lot, I will stop going on about it. The one problem we've got, though, the one problem we've got now is, I mean, I used to fill half of the streams talking about internet, so I might have to actually think of some FPL content to do. It's a bit annoying. Staying with YouTube or heading to Twitch, I don't know. I get a bit I overthink stuff like this. Like, what would I brand it as, etc.? Do I just use my name? Do I just use something different? The brand, etc. Do I do something on YouTube, something on Twitch? I think for watch-alongs, if they're FPL related, I'll do them on this channel. But I also want to set up like a normal football channel and just do, like, if I wanted to watch the Champions League final or something, I wouldn't do it on this channel, but maybe I'd do it on a different one. 1-0 Salah, very nice. Yeah, I'll let you all go back to your Champions League viewing soon. FPL Lounge, how's it going, my man? Nice speeds indeed. Go and follow FPL Lounge. I've bored him with internet a lot over the last few months. Imagine streaming the Scoutcast. I forgot the Scoutcast was on, to be honest, when I started streaming. I'm sure they'll be done soon, though, right? I only watch for Wi-Fi content. Stay with YouTube. Twitch sucks. Yeah, but I think I'll definitely stay for YouTube for this channel and maybe the football channel. But I think for gaming, I might go to Twitch. I don't know. It'd be good to go on a different channel, right? A different platform to try something different. You need to answer more questions now. You can't complain about your internet. Who is your favourite Power Ranger? I don't know, really. I kind of feel like I like the White Ranger. Let's talk FIFA 21. Yeah, I have to play some FIFA. I haven't played the PS5 for so long. The problem is when you start playing games, it shows you how bad you are, how bad I am at games. It's a bit of a nightmare. But cheers, thanks for sticking with me. I'm surprised so many people watched the streams for so long, to be completely honest, because they weren't always awful, but they were awful a lot. Is it worth keeping Calvert-Lewin? Let's see. Let's see what they say about the Liverpool game. I did worry about that, like, oh, he might be back for Man City, now he's not. How long will he actually be out for? That's my only worry. I'm really happy with the speeds. Like, I'm not one of those people that, I'm not going to be on the phone because it doesn't do 1 gig download, right? You don't get 1 gig constantly, and you very rarely actually hit that. Most products can't even support 1 gig, right? Although it was quite funny because when I first plugged the modem in, or when I first plugged it into, when I did like a speed test on my phone, I fully get that on your phone through wireless, it's not going to be accurate. But it was capping the upload at 5 meg. I was like, this ain't correct. So I called them up straight away. And luckily, I've gone with like an independent provider rather than one of the big boys like Vodafone or Sky or something like that. And he literally knew what it would be straight away and just taught me through it. And we've got out to 100 now. So yeah, career mode would be so sick. I'm not the biggest fan of offline FIFA. I've never really played career mode, to be honest. I didn't used to say that too much when I worked at EA, but I've barely played career mode. I'm more of a ultimate team kind of person. Let's talk megabytes per second, or megabits. I got told off to say megabytes. What would you do if you started lagging? I would panic. I'm so glad it hasn't. Like, it's even the speed. Like when you click the button in OBS, then it links to YouTube. Before that would take. It felt like ages. Now it's just instant. I realise for a lot of people, I am literally just getting up to speed from like 2010. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy. Sterling tomorrow. Yeah, I'm a little bit gutted that Gundogan is not playing. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I know there's been like this big thing on Twitter. I'm more than happy that Gundogan's got 19 points, right? Yes, I would have absolutely taken 19 points before the game started. But because he got 19 points and I had another game, of course I wanted him to play the second game and get more points. I'm an FPL manager. Why would I not want more points? So, yeah. Did you say you worked at EA? I used to, yeah. Before I quit and went to work for Fantasy Football Scout. I used to work on the FIFA forums. I didn't really play career mode, though. I kind of played it a bit to kind of understand what people were complaining about or talking about, but never played it a huge amount in my own time. It was always Ultimate Team. When are the teams announced for Double Game at 26? We don't know. Can you do an annual stream from your car for old time's sake? Is that car stream's really funny because I only ever did it once, I think. I've only done it once, and people always remember it. People keep talking about it now. Yeah, there you go. Best stream you did was the deadline one from your car because your internet went down. I mean, that's the thing. Like, my internet at times is probably still going to go down, but the difference is now it will go down because there's an outage, not down because it's just awful connection. Getting your 500 tomorrow, very nice. I've seen your face on a FIFA card. That's a lie because I've never had my face on a FIFA card. I've got Dallas coming in for me. Bench 1 -1. Yeah, that sucks. You're on 6 upload. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, I've basically gone from kind of 3 to 7 upload to 100. So pretty damn happy about it. Why you quit EA? To go and work at Fantasy Football Scout. I just wanted to work in fantasy football, and I wanted more time to spend on my channel as well. And it's kind of worked out, right? Feels like it's worked out anyway. Mane 2-0. Both of the Liverpool boys on the score sheet. I could just be watching this right now while we're streaming. Kyle, welcome to the Atsu tier. Was not expecting anyone to sign up to that. You've not mentioned your internet speed. I definitely have. I feel like, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or because you haven't seen it yet or because I keep going on about it. But you know what? Just for you, we'll get the old speed test out again. Here we go. What's happened with Spurs? Not a lot, I don't think. A lot of people have been making that joke about COVID, but it's nothing to do with the actual Tottenham Hotspur team, so don't panic. Do not panic. I must admit, even though I don't need the like 800 to 900 meg download, I still want it because when I do the speed test, 150 just doesn't seem enough. So I've either got to drill a hole in the roof of the kitchen, which will come straight up into the office, or I got to drill to outside and then in. I mean, when I say I have to, someone else will do it because I'm awful with that kind of stuff. But yeah. You should be playing some FM if you go. Surely you should be playing some FM if you go to Twitch. Yeah, maybe. The thing with Football Manager is I'm not great at it, and also I'm not. I guess the more I play it, the more I would get to know about it. But I'm not that quick with where everything is. So maybe at some point, you should definitely get it hardwired. I will because it feels like it's a bit wasted right now. But at the end of the day, no one else in this house apart from me cares about it being hardwired, and the powerline adapters are doing their job, so I'm not too worried. But it would be nice just to have a cable straight from the modem up here. I don't know how easy it is just to drill a hole through the ceiling. I guess it's kind of fine, maybe. You need more. I want to see you in 4K while deciding who to captain. I probably can stream in 4K. I wonder what you need to do a 4K stream. Stream in 4K to YouTube. Currently, YouTube doesn't even have 4K streaming. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can upload in 4K. I don't think you can stream. Yeah, the ping is decent too, yeah. Thumbnail is sick. I've got a Twitch channel, yeah, but I will probably I wouldn't bother going to follow it. I would probably rebrand it or create a new one if I ever started going on Twitch. Because right now it's just called Let's Talk FPL, and I don't think that's a good name for a gaming stream. Imagine all the donations you could find with people telling you how to play the game. It's not really about that. I just want to do something a bit different. I don't want to just, I love doing FPL, but it'd be nice to do some other stuff too. I've always wanted to stream other stuff. I just haven't had the internet to do it. Calling it now, Andy's internet speed will be his final FPL rank. That'd be nice, especially if it's the upload speed. Your image is a lot clearer, so it should be, yeah. 1080, 60 FPS. The beer, I've already shown it once, but I'll show it again for the new people. It's Wicklow Wolf Elevation Pale Ale, 4.8%. Can tap the cable along the skirting. I know, but it's a long way from the kitchen to upstairs. It's a lot of tacking, you know. I feel like a hole through the ceiling is probably just a bit easier. It'd be a bit weird though, wouldn't it? Just have a hole in the floor. Who should I replace with Rafinha, Fernandes or Sterling? Probably Fernandes, but yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about dropping him too. It's a bit of a worry. Stan, how's it going? Why did I quit EA? Just because I wanted to go and work for Fantasy Football Scout and at the same time have a bit more time for my own channel. That's literally the reason. Like, I had no... I loved working at EA. It was a great job. Good security, pretty much. Obviously, about as secure as you can get, right? I mean, any job you can be made redundant from. The pay was fine. I literally just quit because I wanted to do something different. I'm not really much of a risk taker. Like, so to quit a job that I'd been at for like 8 years or 9 years, maybe even by then, was a huge decision. But I just thought I'm never going to get this opportunity again, so I'll just do it. And so I did it. I quit, and then, to be honest, I haven't looked back. I haven't really missed it. Like, the people were great, but you know, like getting moaned at 24/7 on the FIFA forums, it gets tiresome after a while. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but the whole job, the job in general. But yeah, streaming FIFA just a bit better. But I saw someone earlier say about my shiny forehead. I've had to turn the light up because for whatever reason, oh, it's really bright. If I put it down darker, you see the green screen background comes in. So I basically need to get a second light. I won't bore you with the details, but right now it's right in front of me. It's like right here. I need to get one here and one over there. So they're out of my way, but they still light the green screen. Why 60 FPS? 25 FPS is the right frames per second. More isn't better. Looks unnatural. 25 is like what they use on films, right? Yeah, maybe I could do that, yeah. He quickly didn't think it was in the game. What did you do at FPL Scout? I mean, I still do it. I'm on their channel. I manage their video content. I love that chop idea. Chop idea. What was the chop idea? Would you Twitch stream Football Manager? Yeah, possibly. Why 60 FPS? Done that one. What was that? Do you reply to Instagram DMs asking about tips? Not usually, to be honest. I just get so many, it's impossible. Why not go for a wicked Wi-Fi, like triple band, 5 GHz, 6 mesh network with several access points? Yeah, a lot of people have said this today. I feel like I maybe got it wrong with what I went for. So I went for Devolo Magic 2 Wi-Fi. So they're like powerline adapters with Wi-Fi mesh built in. But a lot of people have said that I should have just gone with a proper mesh Wi-Fi system because I could get up to the gig. I find that surprising though. Could I really get close to a gig through wireless? I don't know if I would trust wireless. That's the thing. And it's quite expensive, right? I mean, the plugs I'm using weren't cheap. But like I said, eventually I'll just get like a 20 quid cable and run it up here. But we'll see. Wildcard chat. Well, who cares about wildcards, you know? Let's have a look. New foundation or a hat? Yeah, definitely do. Why don't I have Ings? And between Ings and Bamford, who's the better captain? I would still go for Bamford, I think. I think he's just got 2 better fixtures. Simple as that. How many people per day ask you for FPL advice? Do you ever feel that you want to round them up and throw them in this Irish Sea? No, I don't feel like that. But I mean, my Instagram inbox is usually spam because I don't know if you can shut your inbox off on Instagram. I don't really want to do that either. But on Twitter, I have. And it's just full of rate my team. What should I do with this move? It's just full of it. And just can't get to everyone, basically. Yeah, what did I do at EA? So I did like basically over 8 years. I did loads of different jobs, but the one I quit was like community manager for FIFA, like on the forums. It wasn't just FIFA, but FIFA's so big it basically takes up all your time anyway. So yeah, I wasn't the community manager for the whole game, but I looked after the forums and stuff like that. Talked to a few devs, talked to the actual like the proper community team and all that stuff. 60 FPS gives a smoother video overall, makes it look better. Yeah, I feel like 60 FPS is where it's at, but I could be wrong. What's my most likely transfer this week? Probably Fernandes to Rafinha. I can get Kane, but it would take 4 moves. So it would take a -8. That's the only way I can not get rid of Son, Salah, Fernandes. But we'll see. If Gundogan happens to be out longer than just the second double game week game, then I might do Gundogan to Rafinha. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. One signing you want at United this summer, make it realistic. I don't know about specific names, to be honest, but I'm trying to think where we would need to strengthen. I feel like we still need a right wing. I don't think Mason Greenwood is the one, to be honest. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe we should give Wan-Bissaka a chance, but I think we just need a right back that's more comfortable going forward, I think. Maybe not in every game, but in some games it would just be handy. I think left side we're fine. I mean, Grealish would be great. Don't know if we necessarily need him, but he would be great. Up front, I guess up front we're quite light. You don't want to rely on Cavani too much, and Martial is just not cutting it this year. But in terms of specific names, I'm not sure really off the top of my head. Have I travelled out of Europe? I haven't actually. You should just use a Cat 5 cable. Yeah, absolutely. I actually bought a load of Cat 6 cables, and I realised Cat 5e was probably fine. You can, with the right equipment, you can get close to 1 gig on Wi-Fi. That's insane. Oh, chip idea. Sorry, not chop idea. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. And he controls what you get in packs. That's all. Anyone that thinks they control packs is just out of control crazy. Have you ever got so frustrated with FPL as a game that you ever wanted to give it all up? Nah, not at all, to be honest. Biggest shock when you moved to Ireland? There wasn't really any. I mean, it's quite, in a lot of ways, it's just the same as living in the UK. I'm just going to say it. I don't think I've skipped any super chats. Oh, Joe, you told me about Maggi. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I did say that I couldn't forgive him for what he did to Joyce in the canteen. I feel like Tellers has come in. He's rubbed off really well on Shaw. I feel like Wan-Bissaka's gotten so much better going forward this year. Yeah, he definitely seems to, at least in the last kind of 4 or 5 games, definitely looks like he's trying to get forward more and be more attacking. Maybe that's because we've had easier games, but let's see if it continues, I guess. We expected any more double game weeks in 25? I don't think so. I guess you never know, but I doubt it. It's a bit short notice, isn't it? But hopefully we'll get the game week 26 fixtures. We'll maybe do a few more minutes and then we'll quit because people are going to tune into this and think, what the hell am I watching? But once again, I'll say cheers. Good beer. Shame I have to do more. Shame I have to do videos tomorrow. What else do I do for work apart from YouTube? I don't. I do this channel and I do Fantasy Football Scout. That is it. So I work for Fantasy Football Scout and I do this on the side. You know? Why not? How does it feel to be famous? I mean, even my grandmother in Sweden's smallest town knows who you are. But I doubt she watches it on her own, right? Yeah. See you later, Fuzzy. Wan-Bissaka at centre-back in the United team with that tackling can do wonders. Maybe. It's a completely different role, though, really, isn't it? I know it's still a defensive position, but how good would he really be at it? Maybe he would be. He is extremely good. He is obviously extremely good at the old one-on-one situations. What do you think of the chip idea? You have more influence. Autopilot, your best scoring 11s are autofilled and top scorer is captain. It's a bit boring, isn't it? Because people would just use that in a double game week. Bam. Get my best 11 players. I don't know. I don't necessarily want more chips, to be honest. There's so many they could do, but I don't think they necessarily should. Am I a millionaire? If I was a millionaire, I wouldn't be thinking about drilling a hole in my roof for internet. I'd have some really fancy way of getting it up here, and I would have paid someone to do it already. The thumbnail could be better if I could have got a better speed test picture. Unfortunately, I couldn't because I couldn't bother to go downstairs and do it properly. Cool to watch these in 1080. Yeah, I mean, honestly, even like sometimes when we do like if it's a reaction to like double game week fixtures or something, I usually go on Scout and do it first. And so to be able to knock up a stream and do it in 1080 and it not to lag just at any point I want is so handy. I can't even tell you. And like sometimes I do a video and I think, right, I've got to get this out as soon as possible, and then it's like 1 to 2 hours upload. It's just a nightmare. But now it's going to be like 10 minutes and it's uploaded. It's going to be crazy. The efficiency is going to be off the scale, although I'll still just get dragged into Twitter and waste a lot of time. See you later, Chaz. What happened to the all-out attack chip? They swapped it for not bench boost, not free hit. The other one, no, it was for free hit. Yeah, sorry, they swapped it for free hit. What's happening with the other 2 YouTube channels? They appear to be redundant for months. Yeah, I don't know about like Let's Talk FPL. I don't know about FPL clips. They work on some people's channels, but that's because they're using their main channels. I don't want to put clips on my channel, to be honest, and I don't know how well they really work. From an FPL point of view, it's not like a typical podcast, so I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. But at some point, I will rebrand it to a football channel, which is kind of in the works. I've started to get that in the works soon. Shortly, hopefully. And then I want to do some like normal football stuff. At the bare minimum, I just want to do some watch-alongs, to be honest. Just get an electrician. Yeah, I've heard that. I could just get every room done then, I guess. I'll see how much it costs. Is it true? A 47-year-old Dutch FPL addict once offered you £450 for your socks. I can confirm that is not true. See you later, Chris. All right. What PC do I have? It's pretty. It's like 32 gig RAM, Ryzen 9 3900X, I think, or something like that. Let's do one more speed test, by the way. And the graphics card is like a 5700 XT or something like that. I could be wrong. Something like that. It's pretty good. I made it like a year or so ago. I kind of wish I'd gone NVIDIA card, but it is what it is. I don't think I need a new one for a little while anyway. Could have done a watch along now. I could have done, yeah. Yeah, I could have done. The thing is, like the problem with watch alongs is they take 2 hours, right? So it's a lot of time. So if you've already done a bunch of FPL stuff, then I say to my missus, right, now I'm going upstairs to stream for another 2 hours to watch the game. The thing is, though, sometimes on the weekend, like especially now in lockdown, obviously, none of us are going anywhere, and I'm sat in the front room watching football. They don't really want to watch it. So now I can just come upstairs and watch it, but also stream it at the same time. Obviously, sometimes I just want to watch it and not have to stream and talk, but I'm glad to have the option now that I've got the Sky Q here. Basically. All right, people, I'm going to go because it's been 35 minutes and I've barely talked about FPL and people are going to complain, even though I said at the start what was going to happen. So thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me throughout the lag-filled last 2 or 3 years. I'm just very glad to have this sorted and be able to stream at 1080, 60 FPS without any lag whatsoever. Not one drop. That little green box in OBS, I don't know if anyone streams to OBS, but there's a little green box, or there's a little square box, and it goes a different colour. It's green when the connection's good. It hasn't gone yellow or orange or red once, and that is great. So yeah, I wouldn't be delayed on a watch along. It's like 2 to 3 seconds on Sky Q Mini, so it's super handy, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching this awful stream, but hey, it was in good quality at least, right? I will catch you soon. Thanks for sticking with me, etc. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Have I answered your super chat? Let me have a quick look before I go. I can't bring it up. I'm going to say no. Sorry. What's the highest weekly score you've ever had in FPL? Like 160 or 170 in a double game week? Something like that. So yeah, something like that. I can't remember exactly. I don't keep track of that. I don't keep notes of that stuff. I really should, because I always like to know. But there you go. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. I will catch you tomorrow for some proper FPL stuff, by the way. This will be the only stream that I do like this, so don't panic too much. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.